So I think I took the GRE in I think it was August uh, when I took the GRE, and I my one advice through the admission process would be that it's great to have resources to help you, especially organizations like GyanDhan or any other counselors that you may have found or you may be working with. But it's very important that, especially when it comes to your statement of purpose, your letters of recommendation, or any other statements that are asked for, make sure that it's basically you and it's unique to you, because just because there are just so many resources available and so much help available, you need to still somehow try to stand out through your application. Now, whether that's through your statements, through your academic profile, just keep that in mind. Um, Coming back to your question, I took the GRE somewhere in August. My earliest applications were, I think, in December. I got one admit from CMU. I got another admit from UCI for MS in CS. But I chose to go ahead with CMU. So yeah.
Okay. So once you apply, once you decided that you wanted to go for CMU, uh, because CMU is known for being on the higher side in terms of financial cost. So did
Mhm.
you take any loan or you self-funded it? How was that process like for you?
Right. Yeah, CMU is the tuition does tend to be on on the higher end of the spectrum, and I took an education loan from Prodigy Finance, and my personal feedback on the entire loan process, that it was completely, absolutely seamless. Um, Although I would say that at least my cohort, Prodigy Finance started to work out a little expensive because of the whole Brexit, since it's a London-based lending company.
Right.
So the interest rates were floating, and then they tend to increase post Brexit, like with the rumors of Brexit. But keeping that aside, the whole experience was absolutely seamless. Also, like, given the fact that they don't really require a collateral, your degree, your admission letter is kind of your collateral. That was something that really made me pick them. So yeah.
Let's move on to the questions because we have received a lot many questions in a very short span of time. So let me straight away go to the first question that is from Tanu. So there are 4 or 5 questions that she has asked. So how wise is the decision of choosing location over university reputation for masters in US?
Let's change that from university reputation to the quality of education afforded at the university. Um, I would pick the quality of education picked offered at the university, than the location. Um, just to give you two extreme examples, um, there is a college in the Bay Area. I think it's called San Jose State University. Very low tuition, great location. And then maybe there is CMU, which is in Pittsburgh, which is not a great location, but it's an upcoming sort of hub. And the only reason it's an upcoming hub is because of CMU. Um, but the quality of education is much, much, much better. And I take a very idealistic standpoint on this, and hence I would say that your primary motivation or primary purpose of going abroad is to have a superior learning experience. And if you can manage to get that, then everything else will follow. And I would definitely pick the quality of education at an institution over its location.
Sure. That's very wisely said. So moving forward, the next question again from Tanu. In CMU or anywhere else, have you come across any student from non-tech background, that is bioinfo maybe, studying in CS related field? If yes, how difficult would you consider the acceptance rates of such students if they don't have relevant educational background but relevant work experience greater than 3 years?
Right. So yes, I would say yes. Of course, there are students from different backgrounds and who are now studying who are studying computer science with you, and I think the whole purpose of information systems is to kind of allow students from different backgrounds to enter computer science. So along with me, in my cohort, I had people from biotech. I had people from financial background as well. Um, it does make getting into the school difficult because you need to really prove that um, your motivations to apply to a degree which is uh, kind of tangential to what you studied so far. But if you do have work experience in the field, that reiterates your point that why you want to do why do you want to do computer science. So it is definitely more difficult, but if you have ways and means to justify it, in your case work experience, it does help your case. Unfortunately, I can't. I don't have any statistics to share with you on that front, though.
Okay. So next question is, can you please broadly describe some aspect of your SOP personal statement? What do you think were the best parts that led to your acceptance?
Okay, that's a tough one because each application is read by the admissions committee, and I personally do not know what made them pick my statement of purpose or my application over the others. I would definitely say it's not only your SOP or it's not only your academics. It's a combination of everything, your entire profile put together. Um, just one thing I would like to reiterate what I said at the very beginning is that, especially when it comes to your personal statement or SOP, make sure that it is unique to you. Don't like if you're taking help from any of the counselors, um, do realize that they are also helping thousands of other students, and that bias tends to come in. And at the end of the day, just be very honest with your statement of purpose. It really helps being honest and being true to what you want and what you've done so far. And anyone can look, especially the admissions committee, because they get so many of these applications every day. They can look through right through your statement of purpose. So just keep that in mind.
Sure. So the next question is the market headed towards a recession? How difficult was it for you to land internships or jobs? Could you briefly delineate the process?
To answer the first part, no, I don't think it is leading towards a recession. I'm assuming the job market you're referring to is for computer science or machine learning related roles. And how difficult was it? I would say it does require some effort. But if you have the skill set and you've learned the skill set while you're at school, and you can prove that during your interview process, it will be pretty seamless. But it requires effort in terms of being able to get that interview.
Thanks a lot, Hardik. Once again, I hope this was also a good experience for you. And let us know if in any way we can help you. We would love to do that.
Absolutely, Aman, and phenomenal job with GyanDhan. Keep it up, and good luck to all of you guys looking to come for your studies.
Sure. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Yeah.